Hello there. My name is Margaret, and if you're watching this, you might be at a crossroads, weighing whether a nursing home is the right next step for you or someone you love. I'm 83 years old, and 3 years ago, I made the decision to move in to one. Today, I'm here not to scare you, but to share what I wish someone had told me. This isn't just about facilities or schedules. It's about your life, the one you've built, the routines you cherish, and the person you are. Grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's talk honestly about what this choice might mean. Part 1. The day I lost my independence. When I first toured the nursing home, I was assured it would feel like a retirement resort. Meals prepared, laundry done, activities planned. It sounded luxurious. But within days, I realized something unsettling. I had become a guest in my own life. At home, my mornings were sacred. I'd wake at 7 a.m., brew my coffee, extra cream, no sugar, water my geraniums, and sit by the window to watch the birds. But in the nursing home, breakfast arrived at 8 a.m. sharp. Cold eggs and lukewarm oatmeal, whether I was hungry or not. If I asked for coffee, it was decaf. For your blood pressure, they said. My neighbor, Helen, once a school principal, confided in me. I used to decide everything: lesson plans, budgets, field trips. Now, I can't even choose when to eat a cookie. What I'd tell you now, ask yourself, what small freedoms bring you joy? The right to nap at 3 p.m., wear mismatched socks, or eat dessert first. Once you surrender control, reclaiming it is like trying to unscramble an egg. Part 2. The slow fade of being remembered. My children promised to visit weekly. For the first month they did. My granddaughter Lily brought her new puppy, and we'd laugh as it scampered down the hallways. But life gets busy. Visits became calls. Calls became texts. Texts became thinking of you emojis. One Christmas, my son said, "Mom, the roads are icy. We'll come next week." Next week became February. By then, I'd stopped hanging the stockings. I met a man named Arthur, 89, who'd been a jazz musician. His trumpet sat dusty under his bed. "My kids think I'm comfortable here," he said. "But comfortable isn't the same as living." What I'd tell you now, loneliness in a nursing home isn't just about missing people. It's about missing yourself in their lives. Before you move, ask, will my family's routines keep me in their world? If the answer isn't clear, tread carefully. Part 3. When purpose vanishes. At home, I volunteered at the library, tutored kids in math, and grew tomatoes. In the nursing home, my purpose became Bingo Tuesdays and chair yoga. There was a woman named Rose, 91, who'd been a florist. She'd light up describing peonies and dahlias. But in the home, the only flowers were plastic. One day, she whispered, "I used to make things grow. Now I just wait." What I'd tell you now, purpose isn't a hobby, it's oxygen. If you move, demand a place that lets you contribute. Can you teach a class, mentor, garden? If they say no, walk away. Part 4. The body's silent betrayal. I prided myself on staying active. But in the nursing home, activity meant shuffling to the dining hall. My legs weakened. My balance wavered. One day, I tripped over a rug and fractured my wrist. The doctor said, "It's common here. Bones get brittle when you stop using them." I watched my friend Clara, who'd hiked the Appalachian Trail at 70, resign herself to a walker. "They said it's safer," she sighed. "But I feel like I'm disappearing." What I'd tell you now, facilities prioritize safety over strength. Fight for movement, stairs, resistance bands, walks. If they discourage it, ask, are you keeping me safe or making me frail? Part 5. Privacy. The luxury you can't buy back. I'll never forget the humiliation of my first bathroom incident. A nurse knocked, entered, and said brightly, "Let's get you cleaned up." As if I were a toddler. My roommate, Evelyn, had dementia. She'd wander into my space, wear my sweaters, and cry at night. When I asked for a room change, they said, "It's a 6-month wait list." What I'd tell you now, privacy isn't about doors, it's about dignity. Tour facilities at night. Ask, "Can I lock my door? Choose my roommate?" If not, ask yourself, "Am I ready to be a patient, not a person?" Part 6. The exit. That isn't really there. I thought I could leave anytime, but after 6 months, my house was sold to pay for care. My muscles had atrophied. My family said, "You're better off here." A man named Frank, 85, told me he'd planned to leave after rehab, but his condo was rented, his car sold. "They don't tell you," he said, "that temporary becomes forever." What I'd tell you now, before signing anything, ask, what happens if I want to leave? Will my home assets be preserved? Is there a trial period? If the answers are vague, so is your escape route. Part 7. Alternatives. What I'd do differently. If I could go back, I'd explore in-home care, a part-time aide to help with meals and meds, senior co-housing, shared living with peers. Think Golden Girls, but with Wi-Fi. Community programs, day centers where I could socialize but sleep in my own bed. What I'd tell you now. Nursing homes aren't evil, but they're final. Before choosing, exhaust every alternative. Your independence is worth the fight. Closing. Your life, your terms. You've earned the right to control your story. If a nursing home is truly the only option, find one that lets you set your schedule, honors your hobbies and skills, welcomes family daily. But if there's any way to stay in your home, any at all, fight for it. Paint the walls, hire help, lean on neighbors, because the woman who loves her coffee a certain way, who grows tomatoes, who laughs at bad puns, she deserves to stay whole. Thank you for listening. However you choose, do it with your eyes open. You're worth that much.